Hi everyone. My name is Rose. Some of you guys know me as Rosie. So today we have Yuko in the house. Yuko is a movement maker member from Evan Carmichael's group, and she is a hairstylist and a be yourself coach. Hey Yuko. All right, we're going to get her in real quick. Let's see. Send requests. Okay. Yuko in the house. All right. Hi, Yuko.
Hi, Rosie.
How are
How are
you?
you? Oh, I'm
I'm
good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for coming on today.
Welcome. Thank you for your time.
Yes, yes. And I was watching a little bit of your live this morning. Well, the pre-recorded one. And do you go on often by yourself?
I do once in a while. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So, can you tell us a little bit how you got into when did you like know you wanted more in life? Like like to serve people.
When? Okay, I always, wanted to serve people, right? And somehow I knew I can share something. I knew I can give,
Mm-hmm.
right? And what I have is I knew it's helpful more than hair skills, right? So I really start doing actually on Facebook Live more than a year ago, all by
Mm.
myself.
All by yourself?
Yeah, and then nobody was watching, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
just all by myself, really.
Yeah, and what made you go and do that?
I thought, you know what? I just feels like I have to let it out.
Yeah.
Maybe even if I just couldn't hold it,
Mm-hmm.
right? It was so scary, and then I was shaky. And I didn't even know, even if in Japanese, what I was talking.
Uh-huh.
But, I already knew Evan. I've known Evan for like last 3, 4 years. So every time I just like, I don't know, I should start like button. I should get started. I hear Evan just like, just do it, do it, do it, right? You hear the words, right? To
Yes.
Evan's voice. And I just like, okay, I'll do it. Sometimes it took me half an hour to get started.
Mm-hmm.
Touch the start button too, right? So
Mm-hmm.
scary.
Yeah.
But I just like, if I didn't start, even if just like few minutes, if I didn't talk, do the live, even a few minutes, I'm sure I'm gonna walk away with regret.
Yeah.
So I started doing that, and then eventually, even if Facebook, I started to have like 1 or 2 people. It's always same friend show up,
Mm-hmm.
cheering me up. And then after that, I start switching Instagrams. And
Yeah.
then, I got more like support from like, more people from movement makers or sometimes people from Japan. So, but
Yeah.
I just like, yeah, I knew it. It's like, I don't know it's going to help or not, but I have to let it out.
Yeah. And what is it that you want to let out?
I just
Like,
like, what is it? Like, it's regret. If I don't say anything,
mm-hmm.
right? I will regret. So I had a fear. Like just like Evan always says, like on the deathbed, right? I
Yeah.
should have done. And
Mm-hmm.
then so many years ago, I was watching one of the Wayne Dyer's YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
and he was introducing one of the ladies she's from Australia. I think like it's 5 things you regret or something. I forgot her name. I wish I know.
Uh-huh.
But he said in the book, because she used to work as a PSW, personal support worker,
Mm-hmm.
right, at the nursing home. So she dealt with so many old people. She took care of old people.
Yeah.
And then they said number one thing is I should have done, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like it's regret.
Regret.
Yeah, like, I should have done this. Like, anybody else, forget about anybody else think. I should have done this.
Yeah.
I always kind of have that word too, right? So,
Yeah. No, I understand with the regret because when I was when I had a choice in life, I had two choices in life,
yep.
and I didn't know which to choose.
Okay.
And I thought very hard, like, okay, so that's when regret came in. Like, if if I didn't pick the other choice, well, am I gonna regret it?
Yep.
And I decided to go with the choice because I didn't want to regret it in life. So
Okay.
I picked that choice, and it it ended up me getting my heart broken.
Oh,
But
so
that
you
was
had two choice, right? Two.
yeah, I had two choices. But
And
that
then you,
was
yeah.
yeah, but that was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Even if
Yeah.
you had heartbroken,
Yeah, because I don't regret that. I made that choice and I don't regret like, making that choice, even though it hurted me. It
yeah.
was the best thing that happened to me. I didn't realize at that time, but now when I look back, like, oh, I needed that.
But you kept going, even if you just your heart was broken, you kind
Mm-hmm.
of kept going anyway.
Yes. Yeah. So it was, when they said, I don't want to live a life full of regrets. And
No.
just like doing what we're doing now,
Hmm.
it's still a struggle for me.
Oh, me too. Me too.
Like coming
Yeah,
on, I'm like, okay, like I know Yuko, I talk to her all the time, but why am I still scared?
me too. Just like I had to have like, 1 or 2 minute meditation before I go on live, your live
Yes.
start. I
Uh-huh.
just like, okay, I have to connect.
Yeah.
It makes me nervous
Yeah.
very much,
Yeah. And you're
right?
doing such a good job. Like you are showing me the example of you doing it in Japanese. And when you do it in Japanese, are you coaching them in Japanese too?
Some, yep, yep, not a
Mm-hmm.
whole things,
Mm-hmm.
but I do coach in some degree too, right? Like I just do it right now is I want to encourage the Japanese girl or Japanese
Yeah.
man or Japanese people to be on show,
Mm-hmm.
Instagram live. So
Mm-hmm.
I call it 1% courage,
Mm-hmm.
right? I
Yeah.
help you to get for them to be 1% better. To be
Yeah.
online is like 1% courage towards, right? Their vision.
Yeah. I did not. You just gave me an idea now.
Oh yeah? Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. To like reach out to the Cambodian community and kind
Yeah.
of get them, like, come join me. I'm alive. Yeah. I never thought about it that way, but
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
courage,
Like, yeah,
1% courage.
1%. All you need is 1% to be on my life because you know what? I'm used to it,
Mm-hmm.
right? I'm used to having a guest. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
used to be, I'm not, I mean, sorry, yeah, to have a guest, right? I'm not used to being a guest. It
Mm-hmm.
makes me nervous, but I'm used to be a host,
Mm-hmm.
right, for the show. So I tell Japanese people, it's okay. Like if you stumbles, if you don't know what you're doing, I will help you out. Make sure I
Oh.
will give you a best experience. I'm not going to judge.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
then every single person have told me I had a really a fun time. That was one of the best experience. I
Mm-hmm.
was so scared, but like even my scenery is different.
Yeah.
So yeah, just
Wow.
because I
That's
need it,
awesome.
yeah. Because you know what? I struggle so much to go 1%
Mm-hmm.
further,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I knew their struggle. I understand their struggle,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I want to help out.
Yeah, you are doing an amazing job and you're giving me ideas too. Like, oh, I could do
Good.
that too?
Yes, use it. Turn into Rosie way, right? It's
Yeah.
always some kind of
Yeah.
like you can do your original version,
Mm-hmm.
of so like you bring it you start speaking Cambodian too.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Are you fluent?
No.
No?
Like Cambodian and English mixed together.
Oh, I'm like, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I know I speak I think I speak good enough, but when I go to Cambodia, they say more big words and I don't understand them. I had
Oh,
to
I know
ask
what you
them,
mean.
oh,
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like medicals or government or some like different.
Yeah.
I know. Like daily conversation is okay.
But when they go
Ah.
into depth about other things, I have no idea. Like, I listen to Cambodian songs,
Hmm.
but I don't know what they mean. I don't
Mm.
understand what they're saying. Only like when they say love
Oh
or
yeah, the catchy
yeah,
word, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh yay or love or
yeah.
joy. Or...
And so, what is the difference between like you living in Japan and coming here now? Like, how are the people different? Because I would love Japan. I want to visit Japan one day. Like, the
Oh,
people there
nice.
are so kind, and the
Thank
food,
you. Thank you. All food. Yes.
and your
Oh,
food
I'm sure
looks
you love it.
amazing.
Oh, thank you. I know you always make a like, yum, make a
Yeah,
compliment
yeah.
too. Nice, nice. Okay, yeah. What was the question? Like you just, what was
So
the different? Yeah.
yeah, how's the like you living in Japan and living here? Like, what's the difference for you?
Here is I have to speak up more. And living in
Mm.
Japan is I shouldn't be speaking up more.
Oh, you shouldn't be speaking up more. And here it's like, speak up more.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. It's funny, the other day, I did an IG live with Minna. The
Hmm.
she's living in Muskoka in Canada, right? And then, she said same things. In China, I know I can't find my husband because her attitude is different, not really typical Chinese ladies,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I just like, I really understand because I remember my brother told me, my brother said, I don't think you can find anybody in here. You're too much.
That's what is that you're too much?
Yes. So in Japan is I have to know when to
Hmm.
stop. And sometimes I better not speak,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
And then, but here is I have to speak up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise I get like, I shouldn't say push it away,
Hmm.
but I'm gonna have so many regrets.
Yeah.
But in Japan, if I speak too much, I'm gonna have so many regrets.
Yeah, the
Still a little
same.
bit hard for women.
Yes, and that's the
Yeah,
same as like the Cambodian culture where I wasn't allowed to say much like, oh, be respectful, don't, don't say too much, be
yeah,
kind. And
yeah,
so growing up, I held my voice back. So for me to speak up now, it's
yeah.
very I'm not used to it.
Uncomfortable. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes like when I say something, I'm like, oh my God, did I offend that person? Did I say something wrong? Like
I know. I always have to wondering about, right? Oh, I get sorry. I get lots of love from the movement makers.
oh, Zan the
Thank you.
man.
Raise my voice is powerful. I know.
Yeah, yeah.
See, like when I go back to Japan once in a while,
Hmm.
I act like just me and my mom or, some older generations. They just like, oh my gosh, you're too much,
Uh-huh.
right? But some people criticize.
Yeah.
Some people look at me like, oh no. But others, even if elderly, older people, they love it. They just like, I like your attitude,
Yeah.
right? So not, you know, it's half and half. So I just like, you know what? I cannot please him this way or that way. Even if I go to Japan now, because I live here for so many years.
Hmm.
So I can just act like who I am in Japan.
Yeah. I bet you they
Right.
would appreciate that more. Like, oh, how can I speak up like Yuko, you know?
Yeah, some of my friends even just like, the girlfriends I went to high school with,
Hmm.
they're just like, oh my gosh, I need your courage a little bit. And then just like speak up. Or it's like,
Yeah.
it's a funny thing. So I'm going to share in Japan, right?
Hmm.
When
Hmm.
we go restaurants with some girlfriends, we
Hmm.
order something, right?
Hmm.
And then there is maybe one dumpling left on the plate.
Yeah.
Nobody takes it.
Nobody takes it.
No, everybody just like, oh, no, 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 it's okay. It's like one dumpling left on the plate.
Uh-huh.
Too humble. We don't want to be just too greedy.
Yeah.
So just stay there. So me, I just like now I go there. I hang out with my friends in
Yeah.
Japan. I just like I make fun of them. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you guys are like Japanese lady girls. I'm gonna take the last one. I just grab it
Yeah.
and eat it.
And it feels
Like,
good. No?
oh yeah,
Like, you sure you don't want it? Okay, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna eat the last one.
yeah, I'm gonna eat the last one. But we are too afraid to be
Mm,
judged.
to be judged.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's huge. Even now, I'm afraid to be judged, and for me to overcome that and just like, you know, everybody is focused on themselves. So
Hmm.
they're not focused on you. So that gets me a little like pressure off. Like, yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. People
Yeah.
are more concerned about themselves.
I understand.
So
Yeah.
they're not gonna judge us on the mistakes we made or the mispronounced words. They're here just to see you, to see us,
Hmm.
like our personality and what we have to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Some people said in Japan, just like, oh, I wish, yeah, they just like sometimes admire, like, oh, I wish I act like you. You're so free. And it's just like, well, I just act like same things I live in Canada too. So
yeah.
yeah, for me it's good for me to live here.
Hmm.
Even if my uncle, he saw me be like be myself, like I
Yeah.
act like,
Yeah.
and he saw me, he said, wow, you're Canadian.
You're Canadian.
You're not Japanese anymore. You're Canadian.
Uh-huh. So, how does it, so when your family sees you speaking up and doing this, how, what, what do they say? Has anybody,
So it's what, like my mom is okay now. She wasn't quite sure how to deal with me at the
mm-hmm,
beginning.
mm-hmm,
My sister she's easygoing. She's just like whatever. My
yeah,
brother still, I don't think he knows how to deal with me.
yeah,
So when I go to Japan and then we're in the same room, he doesn't talk to me much.
yeah, yeah,
He just doesn't know how to respond, right? And he's
mm,
always a quiet person,
mm-hmm,
but that's okay. I just let him be, but I
yeah,
know he loves me,
yeah,
who I am. So we grew up together, but he just still doesn't know how to respond. So, but
yeah,
that's okay. Everybody can be, whatever they can act,
yeah, yeah.
right?
And you
Yeah.
being you makes every other, like your friends come out and be themselves too.
I try because
Yeah.
I need to be by myself. I'm not by myself. Be be yourself. I
Mm-hmm,
need it, right? So I want to just kind of, because I find that if I don't have be yourself moment, that would be
mm-hmm,
probably easy to say. I feel like I'm stuck,
yeah,
really heavy, right? I still have the habit, you know, not like, my old habit,
mm-hmm,
right? It's not a be yourself moment.
mm-hmm.
So I just like when I just realized my old habit starting to take over,
Mm-hmm.
I just like, oh, be yourself. Hashtag be yourself.
Oh, yes, you
So
interrupt it and like be yourself, be yourself.
yeah, yeah. So like I find it's like, more people around me, they can, it's contagious, right? Everything,
Hmm.
everything is contagious. Your mood,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna still, how do I say, keep spreading the words or like, IG live or whatever. Just trying to, because I wanna more women to be themselves,
Yes. Yes.
right?
I love
Everybody
that.
has something like,
They do.
always, yeah.
They do.
Tessa always says, yeah, the pink diamond inside,
The pink
right?
diamond inside. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So
And
I want
how
to
do
just
you
them to,
and
yeah.
how do you teach the Japanese ladies to be themselves?
I just let them do whatever they're scared of, which is in IG live, on IG live or
Yeah.
speak up,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I let them do it. Like, come on, let's go.
Uh-huh. So are they pretty scared when they first come on?
Oh yeah, yeah. We do like kind of like DM each other
Yeah.
and then just like really long message how
Oh,
she's telling how scared she is.
yeah. That is so amazing. You're like, you remind me of like Mama Tessa when I first came to IG Live, like, and you too, you guys were like the welcoming, like mothers in the group, like, hey, come on, we got you. Let's do an IG Live.
Yeah.
And you guys were so sweet and kind. And I, give you guys much respect because
Oh,
you
thank
guys,
you.
you led the way. And now I'm doing it too now. It's like, oh,
I know.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, we were so impressed and we're very proud of you. At the beginning, you were super shaky, but you were like, I can see you got more confident, right?
Yeah.
We're always just like, oh, Rosie, come on. Because it's hard. Whatever
Hmm.
first when you were on Evan's IG Live,
Hmm.
that was the hardest things because you had to speak.
Yeah.
It's hard experience, right?
Hmm. Hmm. Very hard.
I just like, oh my gosh, what a woman,
Yeah.
right? So of course we're all fan of you. We
I'm
want
a
to
fan of
support.
all you guys too.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's like it's scary, but
Hmm.
speaking English is still scary for me too
Yeah. Hmm. Why is it speaking English scary for you?
because I still have it's in my head. I have
Hmm.
to speak perfect English, right?
Mm.
And still judgment too.
Yeah.
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 So
No,
I
I
have
get that
to.
way too because sometimes I can't pronounce words, and then when I pronounce it, it sounds so different, and and sometimes I like, oh, like I said that wrong, or
Yeah.
people are gonna see that mistake, and
Yeah.
but it's like they don't care. They
They don't
don't
care.
care. Yeah.
We're like worst critic, right? For
Yes.
ourselves. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So doing all the lives is learning to be kind to myself too. Like we
Yep.
all make mistakes and just keep moving forward for me.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all we can do. And then we have to keep trying something scared of too, which
Yes.
is show up like this.
Uh-huh. And so what other scary moments are you not moments, but what other scary
Mhm.
steps are you going to take next?
Scared take it's like to make a money.
Yeah, yeah.
Start making a money from
Mhm.
life coach and,
Mhm.
maybe I do another webinars. I don't know. I
Mhm.
always still have a lot of doubt. Am I worth it? Like,
Mm.
am I capable to charge people?
Yeah.
Right? I don't
Yeah.
know, even if $5.
Yeah.
Very scary, very scary too.
It
So,
is. Because I feel like when you go to like the next level, it's like another stuff that we're dealing with comes up and
yeah,
learning to, handle those emotions. Like, no,
yeah,
I am enough. I am doing the best I can right now.
yeah.
Um, I am perfect just the way you are perfect just the way you are. And I approve of you is what I say myself in the morning doing the mirror work,
You
like,
do mirror work. Yeah,
yes, it's
yeah.
like I look at myself like in the mirror and it's like,
Mhm.
Rosie, Rose, I love you. I really, really love you. You are doing the best you can right now. You are perfect just the way you are. I approve of you and I am enough. It's like saying that over and over again. But the
Wow.
first time I say that, it
Okay.
was like, no, you're not. Like all these negative
Yeah, yeah,
thoughts.
yeah, yeah.
And at first it's like, I didn't feel it. But the more I looked in the mirror and said those affirmations in the morning, helped me with my mindset of, and then those negative thoughts, it doesn't come up.
I'll do that. Yeah. How
Yeah.
long does it take for
Just
you to start to feel it? Feel it.
probably a couple of days, maybe a week to really feel it, about a week.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, so I
Okay,
have
that's
this
not too bad. That's good.
mirror work by, oh my gosh, I forgot her name. Um, it's a little booklet for 14 days to overcome self-doubt and fear and stuff. And I just pick out the affirmations that I need to work on during that moment. And I
Yeah.
just open the book and kind of read it in the mirror, then go back. And the more I say it, the more I memorize
Yes.
the affirmations. But the mirror work helped a lot. And I still use the practice or the tools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta start doing that because the other day I did subtitles. I add Japanese subtitles for Evan's Japanese YouTube channel. I
Yeah.
did Louise Hay.
Yeah, Louise Hay, yes. That's the
Yeah.
book that I
That
have.
was the book? Oh,
Yes,
wow.
Louise Hay,
That's
yes.
funny. So on the video, she's just saying, you gotta look at the mirror and you have to say, I love you. I
Yeah.
really love you. Right?
Yes.
So I was just like adding subtitles. So watching so many times, I just like, I think I have to start doing that,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
That's first
I,
thing in the morning?
yeah, like when I wake up, I like,
Okay.
brush my teeth, and then
Yep.
after I brush my teeth, I just turn to the mirror real quick and just say it.
Okay. I'll
Yeah.
use the technique. And you still
Yeah.
do the brush your teeth on the left?
Yes.
I do
Yes.
too. I started
Yes.
when I saw you,
Mm-hmm.
you post on IG stories.
Yeah.
I just like I gotta do it.
Uh-huh.
Like
Yeah.
it's like my left. I have
So
to brush my
is
teeth.
it getting better now?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Like
Yeah.
I'm 50 years old, but I can still
You're
learn.
what? No way.
I
No
know.
way.
Oh, thank
You
you.
look amazing, Yuko.
Oh, thank you, Rosie. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's a
Yeah.
great tip. So from tomorrow, I will do the mirror work, right? So
Yeah.
I'll
No,
just
that
say,
helped me. Yeah. So any final thoughts for people listening?
people listening, I just like, I'm sure most of them here as movement makers, but whoever watch the video later, like, you know what? Don't underestimate, like, yourself. And then every day, 1%, you just, do something what you are afraid of, right? That way you can go towards your goal, what you want to be. I
Yes.
prove it. I'm not there yet, but if people see my videos, IG Live, way
Hmm.
back, they can
Hmm.
see the difference. So, doesn't
Yeah.
matter, any age,
Yeah.
we can get better.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I love it, Yuko. You
Oh,
are
thank you
an
so much.
inspiration for me, and you are setting like the role model for me because
Oh,
I'm new
really?
to this. So you guys are giving me the way too. Like, oh, what is Yuko doing? Oh, okay. I'm gonna, you know, switch it up or try new things or see
Yeah.
how you're improving. Because when you improve, you help me improve myself too. So
Thank you. Me
yes,
too.
thank you.
I do. Yeah, I feel same things. You feel too. So,
Yeah.
we're all influence in a good way each other too, right?
Yes.
So we have a
Yes.
doubt moment, sometimes I want to just be in the cave,
Yeah.
be in the cocoon. I want to be in the cocoon, but it's okay. I tell myself that's a kind of negative moment. I just
Hmm.
like, okay, I'm not good enough. I used to deny the feelings. Oh, it's bad, bad. But now
Mm.
I learn how to be. I just like I say cocoon. I'm gonna be in
Hmm.
the cocoons for like 2 hours, maybe a day at longest. And then I know I can get out,
Yeah.
right? With a little more positivity too. So
Yes.
yeah,
Yes. I love
so
that. Well, thank you,
that's
Yuko, for joining
thank
me
you.
today. And I hope you have a fantastic evening and we'll talk soon.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yes. All
Thank you
right.
so
Bye,
much.
everybody. Thank you for tuning
Okay,
in.
bye everyone.